When you run 5, 10 miles, what do? Do you just kind of keep going, or do you have to stop and take a break, right? I mean, I think unless you're like some world class marathon long distance runner, I think all of us, right? If I was to get out there right now and try to run 5, 6, 7, 8 miles, I'm gonna have to take a couple of breaks. That's exactly what Tesla did today. If any of you guys traded Tesla long off the bell, congratulations. I was personally trading with one of the members in my community at Evolution Traders. And we were going back and forth. We took a Tesla call, some Tesla calls on Tesla, and we made some very, very good money very, very quickly, right? It doesn't take a lot with Tesla. You guys know this for a fact. If you guys have ever traded Tesla, this thing's an absolute monster. It's probably one of my most favorite stocks to trade, both long and short, just because of the average true daily range, right? This thing can open up, and when it starts to confirm levels, it really starts to fly. When Tesla really has a lot of call volume and call options behind it, when there's a lot of those big bettors coming in and it's taking out a very pivotal moment, or a key price entry, or a level of supply, this thing can run. Right. So at one point in time when Tesla was starting to push up, I had told everyone in Discord 909, 910 was going to be that 200-day moving average on the daily time frame. That level is very, very significant for all stocks. It's like the granddaddy master of them all. It's the king and the ruler of all rulers, right? If the 50-day moving average is the prince, the 200-day moving average is the absolute king. It's the god, right? Anything over the 200-day moving average is extremely bullish. We are not in a bear market. We are not in, it's bullish, right? It's good for the bulls. It's good for buyers. It's good for investors. Stocks underneath the 200-day moving average, yeah, we've got some room. Stocks underneath that 50-day moving average, yeah, we've got a little bit more problems. But, ever since Tesla reclaimed the 50-day moving average, it's been on an absolute tear. Tesla is up from the original breakout spot, taking out the 50-day moving average, was all the way back down here at 729. Today, at one point in time, we were trading as high as $935, right? So if we kind of look at that, we're over 200 points from the original pivot. So for those of you guys who, are jumping into Tesla late, wondering why it pulled back and you lost a bunch of money, you got to think about it. If you were standing inside of a skyscraper, would you want to jump out of that first floor, or would you want to try your odds at jumping out of the 20th floor? Just remember that. For me personally, I'm going to try my luck at spraining an ankle, or having a little bit of some sore knees jumping out of the first floor, then probably breaking my neck jumping out of that 20th story of that skyscraper. So just always kind of remember that, guys. The farther away a stock gets from an original breakout, the more likely and bigger chances that it has to pull back. So what that kind of means is, it doesn't mean that you can't play it long. If you missed the original breakout on Tesla, the 730, 750 breakout, if you missed that original breakout, it doesn't mean you can't buy it long. You just have to understand and assume the risk that every day and every level we get higher, it's just a continuation play. This is no longer a breakout trade on Tesla. This is just a continuation play, and there's a huge difference. And the moment you start to understand that, you can start to navigate your trades a lot better, because you can size down. And when you size down, you're not going to have all of that anxiety when the trade is you're giving that trade enough room to kind of work for you. And then maybe you're going to take a little bit smaller gains, but you're looking for an overall bigger move as we kind of travel through those supply zones here. So the line in the sand to the top side for Tesla to get back long for another break, right? This will be the next macro break on Tesla as soon as Tesla starts to close over that 200-day moving average. So today we tested it. We broke that first wave of resistance. We put in a high. That new high is $935, $936. The next time Tesla confirms that price point, we will be going to 1,000. Not saying we're going to go to 1,000 on that same trading session, but we will be in the road and on the journey to 1,000, right? The next area of supply over that 935 is going to be around 950, 960. That's going to be the first area we're going to want to scale profits, take some money off the table, and or add to your position sizing, or however you're going to manage that based on your set of rules and trading plans. So if the narrative is true and we are going to take a little bit of a break, right? Some of these stocks have been high flying now for over a month. Some of these stocks a month and a half. Some of these stocks have been, on a fantastic move for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, right? If we go back to Tesla, when we first originally reclaimed the 50-day moving average, we're looking at July the 15th. Today is now the 1st. So we're talking about 3 trading weeks later. Tesla has just been on a nonstop tear. The only time we kind of took a little break here was this 3-day midweek pause here where we kind of came in, tested the 5 and 10-day moving average before accumulating more buyers and then ripping to the upside here. So 935, 936, so alongside that starts to macro trend trade to 1,000. The road to 1,000 on Tesla, 955, 960 will have a little bit of resistance going back here to 5.4. If you go ahead and take a look at your charts, go to the daily channel here, look at 5.4, the date of 5.4. If we take a look at that here, you're going to see what I'm talking about. That's going to act as a little bit of resistance there. Over that's going to be that $1,000 price point area. You can see that original breakdown here from April, and it's also correlating with the linear regression channel 50. So if we do decide to take a little break, I like the way that Tesla's moving averages are starting to fan out. If we kind of go back here, you see how they're all crisscrossing and you know, just absolute mess. It's very hard price action to trade. A lot of times you're not going to get those big trending moves. You're going to get moves that are very, very choppy intraday. You're going to get some green days followed by a big red day, so forth and so forth, right? When these moving averages start to fan out, things become a little bit more systematic, and that's what we want, especially as intraday day traders, especially trading options. We want stocks with room to run. We want stocks with enough potential to make some money. As these continue to fan out, you're going to get this 5-day moving average here kind of rising. I would expect it to get back up to 840, 850 in that zone. I can see Tesla pulling back into 865. So what I'm looking at going into tomorrow, anything below today's lows is a short. Okay, that doesn't mean a short that we're coming all the way back down to 620. All it means is that it's presenting an opportunity for a day trade, short-term scalp, however you want to play it, whether you're going to play 10 contracts, 100 contracts, or whether you're going to play one contract. Just understand we want to be clearing up that position before we get to 866. Why? Because we don't want it to come down to 867, 868, snap back, and next thing you know, Tesla's trading back at 915 2 days from now, right? So we're going to take that 884 trade to the downside. I already kind of alerted everyone today at the end of the day in my personal community on Discord. Let everyone know that 884, 885 area for all you day traders and scalpers, that's going to be a big level on Tesla. It's a little bit of a washout spot here into the next area of support. So kind of keep that in mind. We do have about 20 points to the downside. So a stock like Tesla, even if you're only trading one contract, even if you can only afford to trade one, okay, you're still going to make money, right? You're not going to buy Lamborghini money, and you're not going to, you know, retire tomorrow, but you're going to make good money, right? You're going to make good money. If you're trading 5 contracts, 10 contracts, even better, right? Please allow the trade to work. Anything under 884 needs to be a hold short for intraday. Now, I don't recommend swinging short overnight on Tesla just due to the fact that we could get some crazy gap up. Tesla can gap up 20, 30 points and absolutely destroy those options contracts. So just play it safe, right? If this is a small level that we can get in and potentially take some money off of the table, why do we want to risk losing all of that premium overnight? Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I like to go to bed and put my head on the pillow and kind of relax and not think about trading. I don't want to be sitting here stressed out thinking about the position that I'm in. Are we going to gap up? What's the market doing? What are they do? What are the boys in London in the overnight after hour session doing? What is pre-market doing? What kind of news is going on? What did Elon say? What is this? What is that? I don't want to worry about none of that. 884, we got a short position there. We got 10, 15 points to the downside. Like I said, potential 20. But let's just try to, you know, let's try to squeeze 7, 8, 9, 10 points off this trade. Let's wrap that trade up. Let's see what it wants to do as it comes into this linear regression here, which is the last breakout that we had over 841, right? So you can see once we broke this channel level, we broke the channel level here, came back down, back tested, closed right here, and then we started to explode. Keep that in mind here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are serious about learning how to day trade, maybe you guys are long-term investors, but you guys are looking to take a little bit of that cash, kind of dabble in some day trading, dabble in some swing trading to kind of recover and recuperate some of those losses that you guys have obtained over the past, you know, realistically going on 12 months, right? I mean, realistically 2022, but this whole thing kind of started the end of 2021. And if you're trading small cap stocks, it's been a lot longer than that. With that being said, guys, my name is D. Anthony with evolutiontraders.com. That is my online education school for learning how to scalp and learning how to day trade. I do a ton of technical analysis videos. I do this full-time for a living, which is trading. I also teach as my side income and my side, you know, kind of business and my side venture that I like to do because I enjoy it. Okay, when you truly enjoy something and when you have a strategy and when you have, you know, good experiences when it comes to trading, it doesn't do me no good holding that all inside. I'd love to pass that information along, and it makes the trading day go a lot better. Today, I took 2 trades with other members in the community that were not even my trades. They understand the strategy, they understand the technical analysis, they call them out. I pull up the chart, everything looks good. Now we're hopping in these trades together, and it makes for a better experience. If you guys want that kind of experience, make sure to go to evolutiontraders.com, become a lifetime member, gold member. It's just a one-time fee, but I'll see you guys all in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all tomorrow.